All right. Let me get set up. Episode number 2. 2K16. You did. Put in work, yeah. Put in work, yeah. Putting in this work, yeah. Last time y'all see me on the first video, man, I played garbage, man. So this episode, we gotta play a little better. Overall pick number 2. Wow. Overall pick 2, man.
Christmas Day game.
Oh, Christmas Day
I didn't
game.
expect to be on this stage as a rookie, but it'll be exciting, no doubt. I watched the NBA all day long on Christmas growing up, and to think that kids out there will be seeing me be a part of that, it's surreal. And I've never been one to disappoint the kids, so I better go out there and put on a show.
Christmas game going against the Clippers. This should be a good game here.
One of just the many signs that let you know just where you are in California.
California, yeah.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Clippers looking for a strong start to this road trip. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And when you look at the Clippers, they're in good shape in the standings with the postseason on the horizon. Maybe a notch below where we thought they'd be.
And, Greg, I think they may be saving their best for last. This is a team that's built for the playoffs, and they'll be in top form when they need to.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Green in at the 3.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster. And at times, they were just feasted upon on the inside.
Hibbert gets to Kobe. And it's Hibbert missing. On defense, the Lakers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars in a game of basketball.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Bryant's shot is good.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Also bad.
Freak with it. 38 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
Then he just pushed him.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
First,
the try by Paul. Kicks it out to Crawford. Buries it from 3-point range. Crawford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Hibbert with a screen on Crawford. Here's Little. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far.
But I ain't get the contact, so you got
Crawford, no one around him. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Crawford. Hibbert dishes to Bryant. Fires from deep. Cannot hit. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here is Russell following the basket by Chris Paul. Randall passes to Little.
Come on, give me a pick.
5 to shoot.
Man,
Randall kicks to Hibbert. Shoots. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Hibbert. And that's now 7 points for Freak. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, you got to love it. Picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Paul against Russell. Paul kicks to Crawford. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 9 points for Jamal Crawford.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well. You know, one of the things I think we forget about with Chris Paul is just how clutch he is as a player. I mean, hitting the go-ahead shot in Game 7 against the Spurs last postseason was a big reminder to everyone that this guy is clutch.
Now here's Paul. He had 28 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And talking about Paul and his ability to come up in the clutch, that Game 7 shot when he was playing injured against San Antonio, the defending champions, turned out to be the game-winning points. Remarkable play, remarkable series for him.
It was. You know, you could see him hobbling around out there and would have to miss games in that Rockets series, the first 2, if I recall. But that series is what Paul is really all about, Kevin. He is a competitor, first and foremost.
And he gets it to go. Hibbert's got his first 2 points of the night.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Russell kicks to Freak. No luck. Jordan with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Crawford outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. That's 12 points for Jamal Crawford.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Now here's Freak. He has 7, and he gets the shot to Paul after coming off the pick. Freak's got 9. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Paul. Jordan with the screen on Russell. In the corner, it's Crawford. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far.
Ooh.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 11.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Griffin against Randall. Jordan the screen. Griffin dishes to Paul.
Guess I just play on him tight, man.
Green left side.
All threes he put. Can't really go check on nobody else.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right? You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. He decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Bass comes in for Roy Hibbert, and it's Williams in for Russell. J.J. Redick's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Paul. The teardrop falls in. Paul's got his third basket of the night. Offense is what drives the Clippers, and they were fantastic at it last season. Easily one of the most exciting teams to watch with their high-flying and high-scoring action, and number one in terms of efficiency. For Los Angeles, Griffin comes in for Jordan, and it's Crawford in for Pierce. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Griffin is out there with Green, and it's Crawford at the small forward position.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. And, you know, the Clippers were near the top of the league in most other offensive efficiency categories as well. Second in the league in field goal percentage, second in points per game, at almost 107 per. That was a high-octane offensive group. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 38 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Crawford outside. Over to the left wing. Pass to Redick.
Man, I could have had that.
Picked by Griffin. From past the arc. The shot by Redick, no good.
And it's been well documented. The Clippers had problems with free throw shooting. I mean, mostly due to their bigs. They actually had 3 perimeter players who shot over 90% on the season. But you can forgive their free throw struggles as a team given how great they were everywhere else.
Russell against Paul. And he gets the bucket. Paul's got 8 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Russell kicks to Freak, and that one is hammered home.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Paul passes to Green. Knocked away. There's the
pick. I thought I had him, man.
And it's Freak with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Kicks it to Hibbert. Bryant gets a wide open look. Again, the Lakers.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off
Just
assists.
blowing your
And
assist,
Greg, you
man,
know
down,
nothing
throwing
makes a
somebody
coach
else when he
happier
have an
than
opportunity to shoot.
selflessness on the basketball court.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell's numbers. His last 10 games, 4th in field goal percentage. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
I should be
And
getting
he's
some
such an
badges out
efficient
this game,
scorer.
man.
I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball.
Some type
I
of
love what he
crossover
does
badge
out
or
there
something.
offensively.
Now here's Reddick. He's covered by Little. Shot from 16, and the jumper is on the mark.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Lakers #1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Randall with a screen for Freak to the middle. And there's Randall on the assist by Freak. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
And he was. And unfortunately, for so many reasons, for one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League. And the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Paul dishes to Reddick.
Man, come on.
Rebound the Lakers. Randall's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Kobe, no luck.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him SHHing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark.
Oh.
Great open look there. And that's 18 points for Jamal Crawford.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Roy Hibbert gets one up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
That mid-range shot
Man,
has
they
been
need to put him
a
in
weapon
front,
for
dog.
them up to this point.
He's legit steals,
Something
man.
else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Reddick. And it's Rivers in for Paul. Here's Little, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Blake?
Well, somehow the Lakers managed to avoid ending up in last place in the West last season. Still, it's a far cry from the Lakers teams of the past. Only 21 wins for them on the season.
They get it.
And for the Lakers against the rest of the West last year, they only went 9-43, Greg, in their own conference matchups.
Yeah, and never a good sign when less than half of your wins come against your own conference. The Lakers know they have a long road ahead of them to get back to their years of Western Conference dominance. And the Clippers, not known for being an outside shooting team, but they take a large amount of deep mid-range twos as well as their fair share of threes. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Up off the screen, it's hauled in by the Clippers. For the Clippers, you think of Lob City and it's all dunks. But the reality is, Clark, as Greg was just talking about, that just isn't the case.
It really isn't. I mean, they also led the league in pull-up shots attempted by a wide margin, about 24 pull-up J's a game.
Russell kicks to Freak. Randall a screen on Crawford.
Oh,
back to Russell. Shoots from 14, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
They pulled up from mid-range more often than not. They've buried it.
Still trying to
And
get
that
this
shot might not be the
gameplay.
number one option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
My boy right now, I want to hear nothing the coach got to say.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course the Los Angeles Clippers below them.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Yeah, I think it's been a good showing for them. I mean, they should feel very good about their position going into the postseason.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Nance comes in for Randall. Young's checked in for Bryant. And it's Williams in for Russell. Nance a screen on Rivers. Off the screen. And Freak throws it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Lakers leading by 15.
Move the ball.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Crawford drives in. He dishes it to Griffin. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lakers shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Now, Freak, 23 points in the game. Off the pick. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. It's stolen by Johnson.
It's all good.
Passes it to Rivers. Dishes to Johnson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Lewis Williams.
Slow the game down.
And guys, Wesley Johnson, 4th overall pick back in the 2011 draft. Everyone thought he
Felt like they gonna take me out, man.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first.
Doc, looking at the offense right now, what?
Let's get on with it, man.
44.
Adidas.
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Free. 25 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Freak is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. The drive by Green. The Lakers with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Don't get no badges.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Randall with a screen for Freak. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard. As we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Free throw good. Freak. You know, you
also,
work
like,
hard
when you
all
get-
season,
when you get
Greg,
hot,
to try and get
I
into the
know it's
playoffs,
like
then get a favorable first-round
like
matchup.
8 points
How
and
about the
everything.
Clippers last year? Followed
Like,
those
my
steps.
free throw
They're
was
rewarded.
like,
Rewarded with the first-round matchup
what,
against the
80?
defending champions of the league, the San Antonio Spurs.
And not only were the Spurs the defending champions, but they came in playing terrific basketball down the stretch, which is kind of what they are noted for. And the Clippers, though, did well, even though that was the case.
They set the pick. Crawford passes to Griffin. It's Crawford with the drive. That's good. Crawford's got 25 points in the game.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Boy, I tell you, it was a tough road for the Clippers in the playoffs. They get by the Spurs in round 1 in a 7-game emotional series, then immediately have to go up against the Rockets in round 2.
Come on.
And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. And it's 8 points for Roy Hibbert.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Get my,
Jordan with a screen on Russell.
Assist for
over in the corner, Green.
Stealing the ball. And,
good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Throw a quick pass.
And we all remember the Clippers would go up 3-1 against the Rockets. They had that 19-point lead in the fourth quarter of Game 6, but couldn't hold on to it and lose Game 7. And it was one of the biggest series collapses, really, in postseason history. Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Oklahoma City. Crawford outside. They double in with Freak. Jordan dishes the ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Russell kicks to Freak. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Hibbert with a screen on Crawford. Here's Little. Who's back up. And there's the nice layup by Hibbert. Hibbert's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Easy way to get the shot created.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Redick with the bucket.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
And now how many steals I got. With 1 steal, like, really?
We have a chance to check out Freak here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. How about 36 points per game?
Come on, man.
Almost 5.5 steals and 7 assists. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Now the dish to Hibbert. 5 on the clock.
Come on, man.
Russell passes to Little. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Griffin, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there.
You know I gotta get him back, right?
Strength.
Oh, we could feel that one all the way over here.
You could see it. That first step was so decisive, aggressive move to attack the rim.
They double him with
Jordan. They hold my dude.
Hibbert hits the bucket. Hibbert's got 14 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations. Really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Pass to Russell. He feeds it to Freak.
They hold my man, but I can break his ankle though.
Shoots from 12. Again, Los Angeles.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Paul kicks to Redick. Lets it go from 14. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Freak with it. Now Green defending. Freak kicks to Hibbert. And it's blocked by Jordan. Clippers moving the ball around. And the wide open shot from Redick. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Lakers leading by 20.
Man. They got me playing
Russell kicks to Freak. Randall with a screen for Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That should be a technical foul.
And last season, the Lakers finished last in the Pacific Division once again. Second year in a row, they ended up at the bottom of the barrel.
And the Lakers are at the bottom once again in the Pacific Division, Clark. But, you know, these 2 seasons we've just seen, the last time they finished last in the Pacific was 1975.
Well, they had a 2-14 record against the rest of the Pacific. And we also know, though, the Lakers don't stay down very long. They'll be back on top before long.
Like 1 steal.
Paul kicks to Griffin.
But you know, 4th quarter going to be turning.
It's stolen by Randall. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Russell. Finished off the break. Russell's got 6.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. Second, Chris Paul.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
And the Clippers have possession. Redick dishes to Green. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 9.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Crossover badges.
Now here's Freak, covered by Redick.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
And here's Freak.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Jordan with the screen on Russell. Paul passes to Jordan. Redick with the 3. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Freak kicks to Randall. Down low, Hibbert, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
I wanted that alley right there, man. That'd been too nice.
Paul outside. He kicks it to Jordan. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Are you serious with how they like me like that,
number
man?
5 here tonight.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Hibbert dishes to Russell. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess. Big group substitution here for the Lakers.
Back in shooting
Boy,
guard,
Hibbert's checked in for Bass. Julius Randle comes in for Nance. Ryan is checked in for Lou Williams.
Look at that,
and Freak subbed in for Clarkson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green, he's checked in for Pierce. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Green in at the 3 slot.
And guys, one thing that stands out to me about Russell is how good he is at certain NBA
I gotta
plays.
get
Very
MVP.
strong
This
in the pick and roll already. Knows
even
how
get
to
the
attack
MVP
with contact.
award in your first
Great
round
vision, and he can
season?
also shoot the basketball.
Just 2 to shoot. Rejected by Little.
That would be cool if you can do that. I didn't know you could do that.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Griffin on the double team. Now the pass to Hibbert.
I did not try to pass him the ball.
And it's Russell in the corner. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. And Paul pulls it down.
And you can say this just about every prospect, but I think with
need a
Russell, he'll
Euro,
need some time to adjust. He has the raw skill to play
pressing, they gave
multiple
him
spots on
something. I
the
don't know
floor,
what
but
that
each
was.
position has a nuance to it that he'll need some time to learn.
Feeds to Bryant. Freak with it. Picked by Randall. Here's Little. Can't get it to go. Paul with the defensive
I
effort.
can't wait to
Clippers
get
trail
rid
by
of
19.
what is
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Freak. Hibbert with a screen for Freak.
Look at this man.
And stolen by
I
Reddick.
tell you.
Looking to get back on track here. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I tell you, man. He's a
And let's
freak.
take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A
No,
tough shot to
I can
rely
say, no way
upon,
he
but
pulled that.
they really had it going tonight. Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Clippers trail by 16.
I could need 2 assists.
All up top, he's guarded by Russell. Count the bucket. Reddick's got
Man,
11 in the second half.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's
They
just
won't pass the
exquisite
ball
ball
if I can
movement.
run real quick.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Move the ball.
Now here's Freak, covered by Reddick. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter.
Look at
He
this.
just hasn't been able to get it going.
You know what, though? Sometimes
I'm
you
already
can be
up
too
court, they want
open.
you
I
pass the
think
ball.
it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now here's Freak. Hibbert
I need
with
to
the
work
screen
on
on
the
Paul.
shot creative.
Here's Little. That one wide left.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And stolen by Freak. They're running. And he finishes the break with a lay-in. Freak's got 4 this quarter. Clippers trail by 15. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And taken away by
Look at
Paul. And they're running. Over in the corner, Green. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Put me at point, man. Put me at point. There we go.
Lakers leading by 13. Now Freak. Hibbert with a screen for Freak. The rebound
that,
by
man?
Jeff Green. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Clippers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Little, and Jordan sends it back. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
I kid you not, when you try to do something, well, they just getting it. Look at
Kobe
that, won't
against
pass the
Green.
ball.
Lakers passing it
Well, I
around.
can't wait till this
Pocket
first
6.
season over with.
Back to Russell.
Shoot the ball, man.
He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's Griffin. And that is good. Griffin's got 4 this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Russell kicks to Freak. And it's Bryant in the corner. There's the feed to Freak. 5 on the clock. Hibbert with the screen for Freak. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Redick.
Now they got to be playing defense on the point. There we go. Probably need some steals, man.
Poked away and stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break.
Ooh.
Freak's got it. And taken away by Paul. Right side, Green. It's Redick on the wing, covered by Hibbert. And Redick kicks to Griffin, and he dunks it down.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Lakers leading by 12. Hibbert with a screen for Russell. And it's Bryant in the corner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Kobe Bryant.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
And obviously, Chris Paul's one of the most highly recognized players in the game. High school All-American, college All-American, NBA Rookie of the Year. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Move the ball.
Russell passes to Little. With some arc. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Clippers trail by 12. Green dishes to Jordan. Pass to Paul. Kicks to Griffin. Puts up the baby hook. There's the bucket. Good.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Put me in a point position. Put my man in a point guard position. It's good. Look at that.
Lakers leading by 10.
Come on.
Russell kicks to Freak. Hibbert with the screen on Crawford.
I lost the ball.
Hibbert the pass to Little. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Goes up the baseline. And Crawford with the basket on the assist by Green.
Trying to cheat us,
Green's got 3 assists tonight. The Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby. 38%. Russell dishes to Bryant. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Freak throws it down.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch.
We gotta replay that. We gotta replay that. Zone that. Got him. Got him.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd.
Patience. Patience.
Man, he talking about some
Taking
patience.
early threes is leading
Right,
to
let's
long
go over to the
rebounds
sideline with
and
Doris
transition
Burke.
points.
Guys, over that
Make the
last break,
defense
I listened
move.
to Doc Rivers,
Let's pass up a
his
good
team.
shot
No
for a
surprise,
great
really.
shot.
The turnover situation was
Let
the
the game
focus. He
come to
told them,
you.
listen, we're giving it
We're
away,
forcing
guys.
the issue
We've
too
got to
much.
protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Paul, right side. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Griffin slams it in.
And did you see the
I like that, my
screen
dude
that was set
taking
for
off.
him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play. How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
They read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they'd love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
And a foul thrown on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
It's really an extraordinary game for Crawford. He has 29 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I
Yeah, he
think
showed
we
him
need
a
a
lot of threes.
calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Both free throws good from Crawford.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to
Now I
progress.
try to
And
dunk,
it's
now they
blocked
gonna
by
do a
Jordan.
layup.
Hands with the ball out of
Come on,
bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Can't tell that ain't no cheese. Yeah, make my dude do a layup.
1:22 left to play here in the fourth. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Freak's got 51.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Paul outside. Griffin a screen on Russell. Paul kicks to Jordan. 6 to shoot.
I don't have this.
Crawford drives in. Here's Griffin. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Lakers.
Really bad.
Number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball.
They straight cheese.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge. And
Let's see.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
That's easy, because I'm good. I'm selling my face.
I think I was trying my hardest to be fake out through. A lot of times you can just go through the motions and stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to. You know, I can make a living in Hollywood with my acting skills. You know what I'm saying?
Albeit grudgingly, I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is coming in.
All right, man.
And Ernie
Appreciate y'all
Johnson is
checking it
still
out.
in the
Another
building,
gameplay.
folks, for the post-game show. Coming up
To the
next.
finals.
The 2K Sports
Episode
postgame
2.
show.
Hit that like and subscribe button for more gameplay by your boy, Mr. Chudge.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon, and good night, everybody.
told you. Dom Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan Freak prototypes. Open the box. Check them out.
Ooh, it's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Dom.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done.
Yeah.
I'll make the call.
In fact, now that we trust.
I told you you'd love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Freaking vibing in these, baby.